Hello there, welcome back to another video on the Plab series, and I am Dr. Esther. In today's video I'm going to be talking about the total estimate of being a UK licensed medical doctor. I'm not making this video to discourage someone. I'm making this video as a form of information so you have an idea of the amount, and this will help you in budgeting for your exam. Alright, so for you to be licensed doctor in the UK, you have to have passed your Plab 1, Plab 2, which is now known as Ukmla 1 and Ukmla 2. If you want more information about Ukmla 1 and Ukmla 2, I'll be dropping the links of the videos in my description box. I've talked about them in details in that video, so you can just go and see what Ukmla 1 is and how to pass. For in this video, I'm just going to be giving you the rough estimate of the whole process, okay? I'm going to be giving this estimate based on today's exchange rate, and as of today, the exchange rate of pound to naira is £1 is 2020 naira, and $1 is 1650 naira. It just depends on the day you will be doing this conversion, okay? Today's breakdown is going to be in naira as well as pounds and US dollar where applicable. Before you think of embarking on this journey, you must have a form of identity. That means you must have your international passport. You need to do most of this registration with your international passport. The estimated cost of international passport in Nigeria is within 50,000 naira to 100,000 naira. This depends on the number of pages as well as the duration of this passport. So if you've gotten your international passport, the next thing you need to do is to get your English proficiency exam. You can either use the IELTS or you can use the OET. The price of IELTS is around 277,000 naira, whilst the OET is at 700,000 naira. At this point, you've got your international passport, you've acquired your English proficiency exam. The next thing for you to do is to book for your Plab 1. The exam fee for Plab 1 from the month of April 2025 is £273, which is equivalent to 551,500 naira. At this point, you've booked your Plab 1. You will need some reading materials. Plabable, which is the common material. Plabable depends on your subscription because there's 2 months subscription, there's 3 months, but the rough estimate should be around £30. This gives us the equivalent of 60,600 naira. So you've written your Plab 1 and you've passed. The next thing you need to do is to book your Plab 2, and the current cost of Plab 2 is £998. This gives us a rough estimate of 2,016,000. This is based on today's exchange rate, okay? So at this point, you've booked your Plab 2, and have it in mind that you need to travel to the UK to write your Plab 2. So now you've booked your Plab 2, the next thing you need to do is maybe get an academy. There are different academies currently. There is a Samson Academy as well as the Ames classes. So for Samson's Academy, there is the online package as well as the in-person package. So the online package costs £600, equivalent to 1,212,000 naira. The in-person package is around £650, and this is equivalent to 1,313,000 naira. However, there are other cheaper alternatives like Dr. Ames class, which is around 350,000. This comprises of a 4-day intensive class as well as 3 online mocks. You've booked your Plab 2 and you have also secured your preparatory process, either being a tutorial or a class. The next thing you need to do is your visa application. For you to travel to the UK for Plab 2, you are going to be needing a visitor's visa, and this is 6 months duration. Current cost of this visa is at £115. This is equivalent to 232,500 naira. There are other packages under this visa application, so it depends on you. In case you are going for a priority visa, you want it delivered to you, so it depends on what you want. Basic 6-month visa is at £115 and it's equivalent to the 232,500 naira. Once you've gotten a visa, you need to make preparation for your flight ticket. So this flight ticket also depends on the airline you're using, the class you are flying, and depends on how close to your travel date you book, because if you book closer to your travel date, it's going to be more expensive. If you book farther, it's going to be cheaper. Averagely, you need to have a rough estimate of 2.5 million to 3 million for to and fro tickets. So now you've booked your flight ticket, you need a place to rest your head whilst you'll be in the UK, Manchester to be precise, and this will require require you to book an apartment in case you don't have relatives to stay with. I was lucky, I was able to stay with my brother. So there are usually some apartments that are being rented out to doctors having this exam, and it's required for you to book the minimum of 7 days, and this 7 days duration is about £250. Houses are quite good. You will meet other doctors that are preparing for the examination. You might find some equipment that you can practice with, which will help you in your reading. Quite an equipped accommodation, which is very good. Okay, so it goes for £250. It's equivalent to 505,000 naira. If you are in the UK, you need to go from one place to another. You need to make use of the bus, you need to Uber yourself, you need to eat, you need to live whilst preparing for this examination, and this will require money. I'm not going to be talking about that estimate because it depends on an individual, so you have to budget for miscellaneous, so do that calculation yourself. Okay, all right, so at this point you've passed your exam. Congratulations to you. The next step is to be registered with the council. There's some steps that you need to follow. First one is to verify your degree as well as verify your school. This is the EPIC verification process. This costs $230 and this is equivalent to 379,500. So let's say 380,000 naira. After your EPIC registration and verification, you need to get a certificate of good standing from the Medical and Dental Council of Nigeria, MDCN. Currently, it costs 390,000 naira to send this certificate from MDCN to GMC. So after this is done, you now go to the last process of registration, which is applying with the council. There are two packages. The first package is less than 5 years post-graduation, and the second package is more than 5 years post-graduation. So if you're less than 5 years post-graduation, you're expected to pay £175. This is equivalent to 355,000 naira. Whilst if you are 5 years post-graduation, you're expected to pay £450. This is equivalent to 909,000 naira. So this brings us to the end of the general cost of the Plab journey. We're going to be summing up this amount to give us the rough estimates of how much we should prepare for. Are you ready? Choke. Drum roll, please. After putting this together, this is the total cost I'm saying on my calculator. I'm saying 9,150,320 naira. How much are they paying doctors in Nigeria, and where do you want to get this amount of money from? This is where family comes in. It's like a whole community supporting you to go out there and pursue your dreams. I just want you to know that it's not an individual race. If you have family, if you have friends that can support, please accept the support with open arms. You need all the support you can get, you need all the help you can get. How much are you being paid in Nigeria? It was quite cheaper 2 years ago, 3 years ago, a year ago compared to what it is now, because one, our exchange rate is not good and the salaries are not increasing. Instead, the exam fees are increasing, so it's not getting any better. So if you want to start, I advise you to start now, because if you keep waiting for tomorrow, it might get worse and it might be more expensive. Because I can remember writing IELTS, and at that time I registered with 83,000 compared to how it's now 270 something thousand now. Get the support you can get and do not pressure yourself. Go one step at a time. I started this process as an intern. I wrote my IELTS whilst I was doing my house job. I wrote my Plab 1 whilst I was doing my NYSC, and my Plab 2 immediately after my NYSC. So within the same year, save up, ask for help, and don't worry, it's going to be fine. It's quite cumbersome and troublesome, but just try your best. Thanks for watching this video thus far. If you have any question, please do not fail to drop in the comment section and I'll try my best to answer. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, please do not fail to give me a thumbs up. I'll be very happy. And thank you for watching. Bye.